Hello, guys. Can y'all hear me? Let me. Alright. Yes, I think so. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, uh, I haven't been posting in a while because of school and sports and stuff like that. Gotta be stay focused on that. But I have to also stay focused on God at the exact same time. So please pray for me. I'll pray for you guys. Um, and this video is once saved, always saved true? Which, well, no, it's not. But I'll show you why, and specifically over one verse, and you'll see in the slides. But I'll probably make another video over this, but this time to see what the church fathers had to say about it, because they're important human beings that we're the we're part of the early church. Hope to stay on track and all. So um, I want to see what they have to say about it also, but this video is gonna be a response to Locust Ministries. He's another YouTuber who kind of does Christian content and stuff, but I kind of was arguing with him over it's once saved always saved. He was kind of throwing insults, uh, which I'm not trying to insult necessarily back, but he's kind of being a filthy dog. But you know, I hope I hope he understands my point if he's watching this video, God willing. But I'm not trying to be rude or anything. Like, please don't call me like a dog or something for disagreeing with you simply because he was the one that started this verse. Well, like in the sense of starting to insult me first. But here's the slides, nevertheless. Is once saved, always saved true? Simple answer is no, and here's why. Many Bible verses show that once saved, always saved is false, but we will focus mostly on Galatians 5 through 5. Sorry. Sometimes it's hard for me to read now because I need to repair my computer screen because it has like a whole pixel thing right through the middle. Like, it's weird. Yeah. So here's some of the verses. Galatians 5:4. Well, I'm gonna use verse 5 as well, but Hebrews 6:4 through 6, 2 Peter 2:20 through 22. These are a few. I'm not gonna be focusing on these ones. I just put them on a list because they're on there. Well, I'm gonna be focusing mainly on Galatians 5:4 through 5, as I said. Let's go ahead and read the verse. It's from the NKJV. Galatians 5:4 through 5 says, "You have become estranged from Christ. You who attempt to be justified by the law, you have fallen from grace. For we through the Spirit eagerly wait for the hope of righteousness." So that's the verse. But we're gonna actually go through it and see what it means. One, sorry if you guys can't see it because it's kind of bright because of the yellow and bluish with it, light blue. One, Paul says some of the Galatians are alienated, severed, estranged from Christ. And I got these three words from some other translations. They're basically translations kind of say either one of these three words. But the whole point is that they're cut off from Christ, basically. If you were with and in Christ, then you were saved. This is logically, right? This means logically that the Galatians were once in Christ and saved. So that's one of my arguments and points. 2, Paul says some of the Galatians have fallen away from grace, meaning they were once in God's grace. Also, a side note, some of the Galatians are trying to be justified by the law, as you saw in the verse, but so they are cut off from Christ. Yeah, well, there you go. So seemingly, from the single verse, some of the Galatians have been cut off from Christ and salvation. Because if you're in Christ, then you're most likely saved. You're saved. But if you're not in Christ anymore, if you've been cut off from Christ, then you're not saved. So I will have my conclusion after this is like the last slide, I think. Yeah. Also in Galatians 5:5, I will bring up the Greek, the word elpis. The word elpis is in that verse. It's a another form of elpida, a Greek word. Okay, these are two Greek words, and it means. Sorry if you guys can hear the background. It means hope. How can if they're eternally secure? How can they hope for righteousness slash justification? Like if they're eternally secure, why would they hope for righteousness and justification if you're just gonna get that because you're eternally secure now that you believe in Jesus Christ? So that's one of my questions. The second one is, if this verse is not talking about um if this verse is not showing that once saved is always saved is false, like what would the verse be talking about? What is the verse talking about? I'd like you to explain if the verse is like, right, so I take this verse as like it talking about like that you can lose your salvation, right? I'm saying if you probably obviously don't think that. I don't know if you're Protestant or not. I think you might be, but I'm Catholic, so obviously I don't believe in that. Once saved, always saved. But obviously, so I take this verse as like, you know, mm-mm. And there's some verses you might pull up, like in the comment section you pulled up John 10:28. Uh, if you want me to go over that, I will. Just tell me again, and I'll go over it. But before that, I would like you to answer this. Like, what does Galatians 5:4 through 5? What is it talking about, basically? If it's not talking about you can lose your salvation. If you understand what I mean. If you don't, please just comment down below. But yeah, and here's the Greek, of course. Let's go ahead and go to. I'll share the screen in a second. I'm just looking it up. All right. All right, here it is. There it is. Okay, this is Galatians 5:4. Then we'll go to Galatians 5:5. Even though the word elpis is not in this one. I mean elpis. Oh, sorry. I think I might have made a mistake back then. Okay, in the video. I meant elpida is a form of the word elpis. Elpis means expectation or hope. There you go. If I might have switched to those words on accident. You are okay. There's this Greek word. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce these Greek words, but they're here. You are severed from Christ. However, in the law are being justified from grace. You have fallen away. So you've fallen away from grace. Shiritos ex pesate. That's my best. That's my best pronunciation of that. All right. Okay. Here's Galatians 5:5. There you go. For through the Spirit, by faith, pistos, the hope, elpida's right there. Oh my goodness, this is the Greek word, elpida. The hope of righteousness eagerly await. We hope for the righteousness God has promised. Some verses say that, yeah. So that's also, yeah, I think I already asked you, but here's my conclusion now. I'm gonna share this tab now. If the verse, like, what are these two verses talking about if they're not talking about, yeah, you can lose your salvation? And the other question is, how can they hope for righteousness or justification if they are eternally secure? So those are my two questions, and Please, after you answer them, ask me any questions or any objections or anything down in the comments or something. And yeah, God bless y'all. Um, yeah, that's all. God bless. I'll put on some probably music for y'all. There you go. Y'all can hear that.